All right, we'll start again. Hello, welcome to this episode of Hypnotist Exposition. Joining us tonight is Katie. How are you doing?
Hi, good. How are you doing?
Doing well, doing well. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you're from?
I am from Boston originally, born and
perfect.
raised in Boston.
Perfect.
Yes. And I am an
Red Sox
aspiring.
fan?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. I love the Red Sox.
A few weeks ago, we have a guest here, and she's from Boston, and she just moved to New York. And all of a sudden, she became a Yankees fan. That's not right.
No,
That's
not right.
That's not right.
That's wrong.
She should be more like you.
Absolutely.
Red Sox fan.
Loyal through and through.
Yeah. And tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what are you doing as for a living?
So these days, I am working as a model and an actress. I have a large Instagram following, so I do some promotional modeling on Instagram.
Okay.
But my main focus and passion is acting.
Okay. We'll put the link under so you can find Katie.
Perfect.
And in a minute. So yeah. So what else do you do as a job these days?
I also work part-time at a medical office on
Okay.
Newberry Street,
Okay.
which is good customer service.
Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of medical service do you guys provide?
It's an ophthalmic surgeon, so eye doctor.
What is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does eye surgery.
Is there like a special kind?
Yep, it's called a blepharoplasty. It's primarily cosmetic. Some people do need it for vision improvement,
Okay.
but most people do get it for cosmetic purposes.
Like how?
So
I only know the only thing I know is like laser surgery.
right, so that's for the vision. This is
Right.
more for looking more alert and awake.
Okay. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, so it's
Walk us through,
removing
okay.
fat pads above and
okay.
below the eyelids.
So it's not actually working on the eye.
No, it's not the eye itself,
Okay.
it's the eyelid, yeah.
Okay.
But he does
it's,
also,
It's like an anti-aging kind of.
yes,
Okay.
yes, definitely.
Nice. Yeah. How do you get in this field?
I have a lot of experience with customer service.
Okay.
That's what I've done just for an income and keep up my people skills, something you always need in the entertainment industry. So, yeah.
Perfect. So, so this being a hypnosis show, what would you like to work on tonight? Something you want to improve about yourself?
Well, you know, Bernie, I always struggle, especially being a millennial, I suppose, with
Okay.
impatience. I definitely do get a little dependent on my technology and the instant gratification. And I know a lot of people in my age range generation, they struggle with that too.
Okay.
So any practice in patience is always good practice for me.
Okay. So I guess in short, in one sentence, you feel that you could use more patience.
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us a story about in the past where I guess impatient would be the problem then.
Sure.
What would be like a events that impatient has had been a problem?
Well, off the top of my head, I mean, I think that it is, like I said, a generational issue in a lot of ways. And my father's a lot older. He's 81 actually.
Oh, wow.
And so I spend
for
a lot
him.
of time. Yeah, he's in good health for the most part. But definitely everything that he does is slower paced and very deliberate.
Okay.
He has no reliance on technology at all.
Is he a Bostonian?
He is. He
Okay.
is Bostonian, born and raised. He was he actually ran a MASH hospital in Vietnam.
Oh wow.
And then he was a surgeon in Boston for over 50 years until
wow.
he retired about 2 years ago.
Is he an eye surgeon?
No,
Okay.
he was a general surgeon.
Okay.
And trauma surgeon.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Nothing cosmetic about it.
Big cosmetic.
Nope. The real
That's
deal.
funny. Yeah. So could you tell us what was the? Maybe it's easier to just tell us a story. When was the last time where your impatience got into a bit of a problem for you?
Sometimes I guess last night I was at home with my dad, and we have three cats, three Maine Coon cats who we love dearly.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
nice.
they're lovely.
We used to have a Maine Coon in my house.
Yeah, aren't they amazing?
They're
They're
amazing.
just
Are they big ones?
big. Yeah. Well, two of them are medium, and one of them is huge.
Oh, nice,
So we have two girls and a boy.
Do they talk a
And
lot?
They are talkers. Yes, they're very chatty. They make like everything from quacking to very high pitched, like almost like a mouse.
Like, do they talk back to you?
Oh yeah, we have total yeah.
I
My father and I
remember
have full conversations with the cats. Yes. So we got into it about who was feeding the cats and when, and I, of course, being just ready to go all the time. I thought I knew what he was going to say before he said it, and I interrupted him, and it bothered him a lot because it's something that I do with him sometimes, is that I think I know what he's going to say before he says it, but maybe he's saying something else, or he just wants to feel like I'm listening to him instead of anticipating what he's going to say. So that would be definitely helpful to work on with my dad too.
Do you feel that it is how do you feel your impatience is like I guess it's like a hindrance?
Yeah, I think that sometimes when things don't happen at the pace that I would like, or that would maybe be ideal, or that would seem to be
What would be
ideal.
another story?
I guess sometimes when I have photo shoots and I don't get the pictures back for a couple of months, it can be frustrating.
Couple of months is a bit
Yeah,
excessive.
it's a long time. But then again, some of the pictures that have taken the longest to come back are the best. So again, you have to, it's a good practice to know who you're working with and whether it's worth the wait.
How is it a problem though?
Because it makes me angry. When I get impatient, I'm less able to do my job as a customer service person.
And how does that anger manifest?
Usually internally. I certainly don't take it out on other people that I'm not close to.
How do you know you're angry?
I can feel my body temperature rising. I can feel my breathing change. Definitely. Yeah.
Did you feel so on the issue of having a picture not delivered? I guess like a product not delivered in 4 months. At what point did you feel angry? Just using your word.
I guess I'd be frustrated after a few weeks. That's probably not the best example, to be honest with you. I think that the best example is just like every single day is just a practice in being patient, listening to other people instead of trying to guess what they're saying, being patient as a customer service representative at work, being patient with photographers, with other models, with other people's schedules. That's really what.
How does it? You don't have to share anything if you don't want to. But how does that? I guess manifest in like a real life feeling, or do you not feel at all?
No, I get angry. I told you my body temperature rises, and I get.
At what point does that happen?
It depends on the situation. So, if I feel very.
But like so if the picture is not delivered in 4 months.
It's not 4 months, a couple of months.
But okay, a couple of months. How would you know that you're angry because of that?
It's probably a bad example.
Okay.
So
maybe like
the best example is just my interpersonal relationships with my father, my mother, my brother, my friends, the people that I work with. I think it's not really, there's no one story. It's just like, in general, I'd like to be a more patient person, and able to, I am very flexible outwardly, with any given situation, but I think that, I get a little bit flustered with myself when I feel impatient, when I feel that things aren't going quite right, or maybe it is a little bit of a perfectionist streak, probably, that's related to that. So it's just really, I think it would just be helpful with my interpersonal relationships to just be able to stop, take a moment, be mindful, and be present.
earlier you said, just checking the time. Tell us what you mean by feeling flustered, and at what point does that come to you?
Again, it sort of depends on the situation. If I'm at work and there's a customer who has been waiting to be seen, and the computer, for example, is the software's stalling, I have to, as a professional, stay calm, stay positive, make sure that the client knows that they're being taken care of, they're going to be seen as soon as possible. But I can feel in my body my blood starting to boil. I feel hot, like I feel a heat, and then I get, I feel the urge to be short-tempered when it's really just it's not okay to do that. So.
Do you feel this frustration building, or is it like an episode and then it's gone?
I can usually talk myself down out of it. I mean, I have to. But I think that maybe I would like to improve on that moment of frustration, going from 0 to 60, going from being fine to feeling like, really upset. Because everything, it's all relative. And like most of the time, things go pretty well. And I don't have too much to complain about at this point. I'm healthy, I have good relationships, I have a good family, and I'm here. So I think that just being able to count my blessings and keep moving forward, that type of thing is important. I definitely wish that I could reduce the physiological, visceral feeling of anger, which, like I said, is the rise in body temperature, the shorter breathing is more shallow, that type of thing.
Okay. So I guess moving forward, if I have a magic wand and I can just hit the air and then some sparkle is going to fly across the air and everything will be perfect, how would you see yourself different from who you are today?
I think that I would just be a little bit more at peace, a little bit more mindful of the present, a little bit more genuine maybe in interpersonal relationships, and really completely and utterly unafraid to move forward and conquer everything as far as acting and modeling. But yeah, I would really like to just be totally unafraid and yeah.
And if you can, how would you describe yourself being completely patient?
I guess just when I talk to people, when I'm interacting with someone, that I'm completely and 100% focused on that person rather than any kind of background noise, whether it be somebody texting, posting on social media, even just the surroundings in the room, just completely engaged, without distraction, or able to sort of blur all the background myself a little bit better.
Okay. So could you see yourself as this new person? How would you act differently?
I think I would have better breathing habits, better, probably better sleeping habits, that I would feel just okay with the present, with whatever is going on, to be confident that I can sort of deal with things as they come up, but to keep the goals in mind as an actor, to be able to make good choices working with really good directors, really good other actors, talented people who can help me and who maybe I can help them too. I just think that the more patience you have, that the more open you are to new experiences as well, and meeting people, creating new projects, not getting caught up in the past mistakes, past failures. It's so important to learn from the past. For example, I'm 3 years sober this month, which is one of the best accomplishments, the greatest accomplishments of my life. And the only way I was able to commit to sobriety and to being in recovery and being healthy and not drinking was to stop focusing on all the things that had happened because of the drinking.
Okay.
So when I was able to move forward and think about what do I want moving forward, I want to be able to be an actress. I want to be on camera. I want to, have a fulfilling life. And the only way to do that is to think ahead, learn from the past, but always think ahead too.
Well, thanks for dropping this in the middle of the show. No, well, I'm just, we have a little talk before the show, so, but we agree that we won't talk about it until Katie brought it up. But she brought it up in the middle of the show, so I guess we'll have to invite you back in a few weeks, and then we will talk more about that.
Absolutely, I would love to.
So what we're about to do right now is we're going to do hypnosis. We're going to help you just find that image of the you that you want to be, and help you move forward to becoming that you. I'll try to help you articulate it, but at the end, it is about you finding a type of peaceful confidence into living this new you and behaving differently, thinking differently, and even moving differently, speaking differently. And let the past bury the past. I think that's what people like to, that's the phrase that being used around these days.
Yes.
Yeah, is that going to be okay with you?
Yes, absolutely.
So do you have permission to touch you?
Yes.
Okay. I would like you to just focus on the spinning pocket watch right here. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. When I reach number 1, I would like you to just close your eyes and let your mind drift. As soon as you close your eyes, I want you to imagine yourself on a calm, quiet beach. And as soon as you close your eyes, I would like you to just imagine all the vivid details of this beach. You can see every grain of the sand and every shade of the ocean waves. And you can even hear the children playing in the background and the ocean waves caresses against the shore. And you may even be able to feel the warm, moist sand in between your toes. 3, 2, 1. Good. It's okay. You can just let your mind drift now to this calm, quiet beach where you can see everything in its vivid details. You can see every grain of the sand on this calm, quiet beach. Good. And you can hear the sound of the seagulls above your head. You can hear the sound of children playing in the background. Good. And you can feel the warm sand right underneath your toes. That's right. Just allow yourself to relax, let go, and drift. I'm going to count backwards from 5 to 1. With each number I count, you find yourself relaxing even more. You feel all the tension that you have been holding on. And just let go and let yourself merge into this calm, quiet beach. 5. Relax and just let go of all your tension. Good. Let go of all your stress. Whatever that has been worrying you or giving you anxiety or tension, just let it go right now. 3, 2, relax, let go, and sleep. Sleep. Good. Now, Katie, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I reach number 3, I want you to open your eyes. You'll feel great. As soon as you hear my voice, and only my voice, say, sleep now, I want you to just feel your eyelids become very heavy. Feel your entire body relax. As soon as you hear my voice, and only my voice, say, sleep now, you find your eyes closing. You go back into hypnosis. And each time you go back into hypnosis, you'll go twice as deep, feeling twice as relaxed, twice as carefree, twice as good. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. So did you drive here?
I did not. I took an Uber.
Oh, wow. Because Uber didn't actually pay us to plug them, but maybe they should. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
they
okay.
should now.
Look up here. Sleep now. Relax. Let go. And sleep. Good. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Look up here. Sleep now. Just let yourself go. Relax. That's right. Just relax. That's right. Relax. Let go of all the tension. Just let your arms lay there. Just let yourself hang there like a rag doll. A rag doll has no bones. That's right. A rag doll could just hang there and just let slack, loose, limp, and relax. Good. And whatever tension that you have been holding on, this is the time to let it go. That's right. You're perfectly safe in this space right here. And you can trust my voice perfectly. Because what I'm saying to you right now is also a part of your unconscious mind that you would agree. And your unconscious mind agrees that there are a lot of tension that you have been holding on from the past. A lot of negativity that you have been holding on in the past. Now, at some point, there may be a good reason to hold on to those emotions, to those tension, to those stress. It may have helped you to survive or overcome a difficult situation. but that is in the past. And you and I both know that it is time to move forward. And this is the voice inside your mind that you trust and agree that it's time to move forward. Whatever that is holding you back, you can let it go right now. Thank them because it has been a part of you, but it is time to let go. It is like removing a very heavy backpack that you have been carrying on. And as you drop this backpack, you just feel your shoulders lighten up. All your arms and limbs just lighten up. All the optimism coming back to you. That's right. Now I want you to feel all the negativity, all the tension, all the anxiety, all the impatience, whatever frustration that you have holding on right now. Whether you're holding it on in your mind or in your body or somewhere inside your organs. It could be somewhere on your elbow or your eyelids or in your hair. Your unconscious mind knows. Just let it go and let it dissipate into the universe right now. Good. And in place, I want you to imagine a warm white light. Just starting to fill your mind and your body. Wherever it touches, it breathes new life, new energy. Wherever it touches you, just give you this new, warm, and tingly feeling, so full of life and energy. Just start to fill all the way up to your mind, your nose, and your shoulders, to your fingers and your toes. And just imagine yourself moving forward into this new Katie. This new Katie she just described a moment ago that is full of confidence, that is very easily able to relate to other people, that is full of patience and peace and calm, and take her time to get to understand other people. Take her time to be more empathic to other people's feelings and needs. And take her time so that she can learn from other people. And see this new you, maybe talking slightly differently, maybe she dressed differently, maybe she moves differently, maybe she walks a bit more confidently, she hold her head up a little bit higher, maybe she point her chin up forward. Just feel this new you full of life, full of energy, and just feel this light, white light filling you up on and on and on. And you continue to feel this white light long after this session is gone. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I reach number 5, you go come back to this room. You feel great, feel amazing, feeling like you've just slept for the last 12 hours, full of life and full of energy, ready to start this new life that you have envisioned. 1, 2, 3, take a deep breath in. 4, whenever you're ready. 5. Welcome back.
Thank you.
This is Hypnotist Bernie's Exposition. Join us next week on CCTV Channel 9 in Cambridge. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we're after the show here with Katie. How are you doing?
I'm good. I feel good. I feel very relaxed.
That's
very
great.
Centered.
That's great. So tell us, like, how do you feel about, well, tell us how you feel right now.
I feel very grounded. I feel relaxed. I feel stress-free, slower somehow,
Okay.
physically slower, but in a good way.
How would you describe your experience of hypnosis?
It was a positive experience. I think it was kind of moving, actually. I thought about, it forced me to think about some really personal things and some really positive, important changes that I'd like to make. And pretty motivating, too. It's a motivating experience, I would say.
And so do you remember as you were looking at the pocket watch and could you tell us your experience in going into hypnosis?
Yeah, well, I didn't really expect to respond, I suppose, to it, but I definitely did. I felt basically in a trance, so it is kind of how it's described in my experience.
Okay. What else do you remember from from hypnosis?
I remember being on a beach, which was wonderful, and feeling very empowered.
Okay. And is this what you expect when you were coming here tonight?
Yes and no. I was surprised by how effective I feel like it was. But it was...
You have seen our show before you came
Yeah.
here, okay.
Yeah, but I guess maybe I thought it was more of an act, so I think that it definitely is something that works.
Okay, and so how do you feel right now?
Very relaxed and motivated.
Perfect. Well, hopefully, let's get this handshake in. Hopefully, we can see you in a few weeks and tell us how you're doing.
Yeah.
This is Katie again, everybody.
Hi. Thanks for watching.